Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what they're hiding from you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight and guidance. At the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person. These are going to be things that you might want to hear, things that you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. We will get that at the end. Now, this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upcoming read. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. So the person on Cancer's mind, show me what they're hiding from Cancer, please. I don't like it, and I have to warn you before we go any further. Those of you going through a tough situation with your partner or someone who's been indecisive about giving you a relationship or staying in a relationship, there is a reason and you may be triggered. So with that being said, let's go ahead and continue your reading because this one is definitely going to be a little bit more in depth and heavy for those who have been looking for answers. And just prepare yourself. If it is something that triggers you and you feel like you can't watch it right now, that's okay. Please don't make yourself watch a reading that you're not comfortable with. At this time, I want you to be happy, well, do well, and progress, not regress. But if you are looking for answers and you feel you need to watch this, then do what you feel is necessary. But what this person is hiding from you, we have to start the 10 of Cups. This is a relationship, okay? And the 2 of Wands in reverse, and that is why they cannot decide and give you make plans to decide on what they really want with you, because the 3 of Cups being here is it doesn't come out in reverse, so it's not like a love triangle, but it is a third party situation, and I feel like they're just wanting to date you, for those of you that are not in a relationship with them. And if you are in a relationship with this person, Cancer, then they are talking to somebody else, seeing somebody else that they call their friend, or they met through a friend. So that's important for you to know. This reading is going to be in depth, so let's just get to it. I'm going to start first with the first story that comes out, okay? And just so you know, at the bottom of the deck is going to be the 3 of Pentacles. So when it comes to working together as a team, or wanting something here, I'm going to let you know that for some of you who've been looking for answers, thinking that your person is seeing somebody that they work with, or and they just say this is a friend or whatever, it's not just a friend situation, but we'll get to that. Let's start with the first story. So for those of you where this person will not give you a decision on a relationship, you want to know where things are going between the 2 of you. Sometimes they break plans with you, because that 2 of Wands in reverse is that they're not staying with the passion of looking towards how to make something happen, making plans to make something happen, and things progressing and growing into a relationship, right? And it's all has to do with the fact that this person is already in an established relationship with this 10 of Cups here. Okay, so like I said, we're starting with the first story. And then, this person cannot give you a decision, but really likes you, wants to be with you, like they enjoy your company. I'm going to say it like that. And so they really like that about you. They want you to recognize them. They want to give you recognition, but how much, Cancer? Forgive me. My allergies have been so awful that I have to have water close by. So I apologize. So the fact that they're like, well, I enjoy where things are going between the two of us. Okay, that's fine. But the Three of Pentacles, like making things work, I'm picking up that if they do tell you that they're in a relationship, or they've said they're in a relationship and they were going to leave, they're not going to make a decision, okay? Because they're going to enjoy what they have going on with you, and that's not to hurt you in any way. That's just where they're at. They're like, we have a good thing going here, but you want more, right? And so I get that if this person gave you false hope that they were unhappy in their relationship, they wanted to leave their person in their relationship, they're not going to do it, because this person wants to have their cake and eat it too. And it's really important that you know this, because you do deserve more. You deserve love just like anybody else, but being with somebody who's in a relationship and not single doesn't ever work. And for those that say, well, it worked for me, there's always some kind of underlining suspicion. What if? What if they do this to me because that's how I met them? What if they do this because, so it's better to be, going out with people who are single, available, and ready for love the way that you want it. And so you two are having a good time. Great. Let's move on to the fact that this person's like, we have a good thing going, and they're not going to leave their person. I just want you to be happy. And like I said, it's better to be with somebody who's not in a relationship. So those of you that are in a relationship and you have been having issues with your person, I feel like you have been going to counseling with your person. The Three of Pentacles can speak of working together as a team with somebody else. So, hey, you know what? I'm acknowledging you. You're acknowledging me. We're seeing things work together. And it's under the supervision of somebody who is holding this contract right here between the two of you. Like, someone taking notes. So like a counselor is what I see. And maybe you've both been trying to recognize what has been going wrong, but this person cannot make a decision on you and staying together, or, there's a lack of making a decision there because of the fact that there is somebody they work with that they have been seeing, or they are talking to. I'm going to say it like this. If they're in a relationship with you, they want to stay, right? But they don't know how much they want to put in towards working, and let's make a plan and restructure this and make it happen, right? Because they're looking in a different direction where there's another person here. And this Three of Cups does not come off to me as somebody who is like your therapist or something like that. This comes off as someone who also has an additional cup to offer, and they're getting, attention all the way around, like from you because you're trying to work things out with them, and then from this person that they work with. Whatever that's about, we'll find out. So let's go ahead and start clarifying. We're going to start with this 10 of Cups here, and we're going to see what's under the surface of these energies. So the Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So the Knight of Pentacles coming out here. The reason that your person that you are, we're going to start with the first story, loosely involved with or wanting to see where things go between you and them in a relationship. I don't see you having a relationship with someone who is involved, but it comes out for like, I don't know how many people, but it just comes out. So, but finding out that this person is in a relationship and they're loyal to that relationship, because you would be this third party right here, and they're looking and heading in the direction of the relationship that they're going to stay in. So It's just something to know. And I get this person's very charming or wonderful, and they have a great personality and, amazing smile and whatever. But the fact that they can't give you a serious relationship is a problem, because you do deserve that, Cancer. And so that Knight of Pentacles, their loyalty lies to the relationship that they stay in. And I do also get that for those of you who are in a relationship trying to work things out with them. They're staying, and just know that this person, they want things to be successful with you, but they do have somebody else that, it's like they talk to at work. I don't know what that relationship is about, but it's not just friends. There's some kind of flirtation there, and it needs to go away. It's like their eyes are wandering in a different direction towards it, and they're just like, we're just friends. I'm not saying go get jealous or anything like that, but it's important for you to know. So let's go ahead and clarify this Two of Wands in reverse with that Knight of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So I forgot to let you know I had Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. And Sagittarius energy that's come out so far. So anyways, with this Two of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. They can't make a decision because they're looking at the details of both situations. So we're going to, you and this person where some of you, they're like, we have a good thing going, let's not mess it up, and I don't want to be all really involved. I feel like that's something they tell you and you don't know that they have a relationship. So just know that they do, and they're not going anywhere. And that's why they can't give you a decision, but they look at the details. They also work really hard on the details of not giving you a decision. Okay, so that's not good. And you deserve love. The Temperance card. It should be, with this Temperance card, it's saying, Cancer, this should be equal give and take. If you are giving love and you are not receiving the same amount of love back, like you're single, you're available, you want to be with this person, whatever, or you're in a relationship with this person trying to work it out with this person, let's just put it all out on the table, right? If you're not getting back 50-50, or, at least progression to a 50-50 state, then you have to evaluate what's going on in the situation. Is it worth you putting in more effort and work towards making this happen with this person, or is it not? You know what I mean? So this person is working at like different angles. I'm going to say it like that because it comes off. So the person who doesn't want to ruin a good thing you have going and doesn't want a relationship, and is probably not telling you that they're staying with somebody else. They might even say they're in separation, but they're loyal to that person. Long story short, they're trying to work things out with them. If they say they're in a separation, they're not in a separation. They're loyal to that person and they have a harmony. It also comes off as this person has an agreement with whoever they're in a relationship with. They're happy. They like that their life is comfortable. They have money, or, things are just comfortable for them there. But they like what you two have, which is so unfair. But anyways, for those of you trying to work things out, where they have a wondering eye, they are looking at all the details of whoever this third party person is. And, they're just trying to learn more things about them, which is like, why? Why are they wanting to learn more about them? Why is their eye wondering if they're trying to work things out with you? So just make sure that it's like they want to stay with you, but then they look elsewhere. Okay, it's important for you to know. So let's go ahead and get clarify the Three of Cups. And we have the Moon and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck right here. So Cancer, Taurus, and Capricorn energy that comes out. So they will never tell you the truth about this person because that would involve them losing, and they don't want to lose what they have with you. So this Five of Pentacles in reverse here. Also, those of you where they just want to date you, they're creating this illusion, but they can't stay in this. They want to have the best of both worlds, you and this, and it makes them feel like luck is on their side having you and whoever they're in a relationship with, and that's not fair to you. You don't deserve that. Do they want to be with you? Yes, but will they feel like the loss of you if they have to let you go? It's important for you to know that they're not going to worry about it, really, because the Five of Pentacles in reverse is someone like, no, I'm gonna walk away from this if I have to. And it's because they have a backup. They have a relationship. Whether they tell you they're happy or not, the fact of the matter is you deserve love. And then for those of you in a relationship, even though they're paying attention to all the details of this person, there is, hiding the secret of that they're looking at this person because they don't want to lose you. So it's like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go through financial loss. They feel they have like a good life, so they're not going to do that, but they have a wandering eye. It's important for you to know that. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get some messages. Ooh. Okay, let's start with the first one. So I wish I had treated you better comes out, and I get this for both sides. So them being with you but cannot stay with those of you because they have another relationship. They wish they had treated you better, which puts it in a past tense that, they'll move on if they have to, because they're not leaving where they're at in a serious relationship. But that it comes out like you still deserve love. But you know what? It doesn't matter. They shouldn't have entertained the fact that they were single or something like that. So I want to tell you how I feel. And, this person does have feelings for you, but the fact of the matter is, they can't get too close to you, because if they do, then they feel conflicted about, where they're comfortable. I don't know. It's just like they can't get too involved. So I left you before you could leave me. That is going to happen if it hasn't happened, where this person leaves before things get too involved, and it's like they ghost you. So that way you can't ghost them or something like that. It's like, well, I'm going to stop talking to you before, whatever, you stop talking to me. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So it's a lesson learned in this situation. And that's for those of you that are dealing with someone who is in a relationship and you don't know about it, or they just won't give you an answer, and they've been really funny, and sometimes they're there and available and sometimes they're not. You would know. So you came closer than anyone, and that's where they can't allow you to get close to them because they feel that they would have a very deep connection with you, and they need to leave that situation before it gets too hot and heavy, because they are in a committed relationship elsewhere that they're not going to leave. Now, for those of you in a relationship with this person, okay, Capricorn, sorry. Some of you could be dealing with Capricorn. So Cancer, those of you in a relationship with this person, they wish that they had treated you better. If you're going to counseling, that's things that, they're trying to process and work through and wanting to stay with you and work through that. But they want to tell you how they feel. It's just that they can't. They're trying to work on that. Like, they're not very expressive with how they feel. So they've been kind of closed off, and communication has been really hard. That's always been something that's very difficult. And so this person wants to open up and be able to tell you how they feel. And then I left you before you could leave me. So, you know, if they have left at some point and you two are working through things, it's like they didn't want to feel, I guess, less than or insignificant in some way or embarrassed that you left them first, something like that. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson because they're learning that things are different because you are trying to work things out with them. And so they're not seeing things in a way of you being attacking or anything like that. They're seeing this as a spiritual lesson that, you know, they need to open up more. They need to find, communication with you, but also their eyes wonder. So that wondering eye there can also be like them, like, I want to tell this person how I feel, but leaving that behind before it can get too involved or get involved at all. They'll never tell you about it because they're like, nope, I'm not gonna, you know, I wouldn't give up everything I have with Cancer. So, and grateful for the spiritual lesson of like, glad I didn't mess around because Cancer would, you know, go crazy. So you came closer than anyone. Ooh, they better not. So, and that person could be somebody flirtatious at their work, you know, giving them attention. And so they ghost that person because they're not going to leave you and they're trying to work things out with you. So, anyways, this is what I have for you. This was a very in-depth reading and I'm glad that I could do this for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.